back to the channel. My name is Riley. For those of you who are new here, thank you for joining me. For my long-term subscribers, y'all rock. Thanks for sticking it out. Lots to update you guys on this week. Got a lot of egg updates, baby updates, and more. So let's just dive right in. Alright, so we're just going to work our way from the top down. This is the Xanic Coastal who produced her clutch for us. Her eggs are still going strong, cooking, doing their thing. She's back on food and back into her routine, so she is doing very well. So, the latest on the Madagascar Giants is that going through doing some cleaning the other day, I found a nice pile of slug eggs from her. The female who produced my one viable baby in 2019 dropped a clutch and they were all slugs. So they were all nasty and buried, and by the time I found them they were even worse. So unless this girl over here decides to produce, don't think we'll be getting any Mad Hog eggs this season, or any good ones I should say. So get this girl back on some food. I think I just tried offering her some meals that she refused as they were too large, or just wasn't patient enough with her and didn't get her up to size well to nourish the embryos she was producing. So just have to try again next year. Maybe this girl will figure it out somewhere in the meantime, because the male is happy to breed. So anyway, that's what's up with the Mad Hoggies. Citrus Tiger here, still doing a great job holding on to her eggs, going MI. By the time you're watching this, she's about 40 days in, so we are in the home stretch. 2 to 3 more weeks and we should see some life peeking out from those coils. So fingers crossed everything goes well. Keep you posted. The Morelia Bredli, or Centralian pythons, have been quite cozy and fond of each other lately. In fact, I'm not sure if it's the season, if it's just them doing their thing, if it's the funk in the cage, but he's been all over her lately. But of course, I catch lots of cuddling but no locks. Plenty of suggested body positions and behavior, but I'm trying to just leave them be. She does look a little thick, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything. These spring breeders are definitely new to me. I'm used to things being pretty wrapped up by now, so. And I'm also really cringing at the filth in this cage. I'm not enjoying it, but they seem to be, so it stays. Alright, you two, get to work, and don't mind me. And my big female zebra here, Polly, her eggs are about a week in. They're going strong. She's gonna get her first meal today. She's looking plenty ready for it. But trying to just leave her be. She's been doing great bouncing back, and hopefully she'll take this meal no sweat. And we've got a long way to go with those eggs, another month and some weeks, so plenty of waiting to do. But they're going strong, so fingers crossed for some more super zebras in the future. Here's a quick glimpse at the Crebo eggs. Going strong. We've got another 2.5 plus months, so that's the really long wait. But so far so good. Keeping a close eye on them. I cannot wait for more baby blacktails. I'm sure plenty of you have been staying tuned, seeing that the first clutch already hatched, but look at these. This baby is literally, well, while I'm filming it, this baby is 5 days old. You are seeing it at 7 days old. If you're catching this the day this video drops. This is the first little baby, this is a little female. I'm just thrilled with this color. Just amazing. So 8 eggs went the distance. 2 eggs had fully formed babies in them, but they were half the size of these. And off to the side, it looked like there was a second embryo that never took off in both eggs. So it looked like both eggs tried to twin. One of the twins didn't make it. And these eggs were big. These babies all weigh a lot bigger than what I'm used to. The smallest one was 23 grams, and that's usually a pretty average or big end. And I had several babies in the 30-gram range, 29 grams. So, you know, maybe something about the large eggs and twins and big babies had something to do with mom's complications. But regardless, I've got 8 healthy, viable babies. Gender ratio came out to 3.5. So this go around got a nice female heavy clutch, which is good. The first go around, she gave me 7.2. So much more balanced, I guess. So gonna be holding on to these for quite some time. They haven't even had their first shed yet, obviously. So what I like to do is I separate them instantly, get them in humid tubs, let them shed out. And then I wait about 3.5, 4 weeks before I start even thinking about offering food. And I will typically offer frozen thawed and just do some tease feeding. A couple of these animals look like they could probably figure it out really quickly. There's one female in particular who's poised and striking at me already, so I think they'll establish nicely. And but I'm in no rush to let these go. I really want to watch them shed several times, develop their color palette, see which direction they're going to go, if they take on more like mom or dad, and then that'll give me more of an idea of who stays, who's going to whom, and then what I release to the public. So lots of cool stuff. Ooh, easy killer. So this one might be one of those babies that has no problem feeding. So, very, very happy about these. These are my second batch of F1 West Popwin carpets, Morelia spilota harrisoni. And F1 means they're the first filial generation for this line, although it's been done once before from the same parents. They're exactly the same, so they are also F1s. The parents were farm hatched, which means over in Indonesia, where the parents were housed, they were the product of wild caught eggs or a gravid female brought into the farm that then was allowed to lay her eggs and hatch them. And then they raised them up and had babies and so on and so forth. So I got them when they were like this. The parents, that is. They were tiny little things. And then I grew them up for several years, had a clutch in 2019, and then gave them the following year off and produced again this year. So F1 stands for the first generation from essentially wild or farm hatched animals. My animals anyway. Anybody else can produce F1s as well from similar animals. It's not like an exclusive thing, but it does represent how close they are to the wild relatives and counterparts, and represents, you know, just the background and the lineage of this animal a little bit. So you can expect plenty of updates on these guys coming forward. You know, it'll be a couple weeks until the MI clutch hatches, a few more weeks beyond that before the coastal clutch hatches, another month beyond that before the Crebo clutch hatches, and, you know, obviously those Mad Hogs, that's not happening this year unless, like I said, that second female surprises me. Keeping my fingers crossed for these Bredli, these Centralian pythons, and just gonna keep rolling right on through baby season, and yeah, it's looking like the positives and the good will far outweigh the few but significant negatives this season, and that's just going to be how it is this year. So this being my 8th season breeding, it's about time I earn some lumps, so to speak, and get some less than positive results. I've been fortunate thus far, so anyway, I'm gonna get this little ripper back in. I'll give you one more last look. And I am off to go keep cleaning and feeding. Alrighty. Take care, everyone. Hope you enjoyed seeing the babies. Hope everyone's having a great season, and I will catch you all next week. Later.